Hey guys, following the previous video that looked at the Revolution promo, I thought I'd do the same for the trailer itself. So first up we'll have the shot of CM Punk's entrance, which has been updated and now includes Punk's Best in the World t-shirt. Also from this clip we can see that the coloured squares on the sides of the Titantron have been updated and they now show the Minitron video. Next we get a shot of CM Punk in action and we see the GTS, which looks to use the same animation as last year. However, what is new is CM Punk's tattoos. In previous games we've seen THQ remove Punk's Cobra Command and Pepsi logos due to them being copyrighted images. This left Punk models with a blank space at the top of the arms. Now this is something people have complained about for years, so this year it appears THQ have listened to fans and have at least updated those areas. Whether or not the tattoos shown in the clip are indeed the Pepsi and Cobra Command logos, it's too hard to tell, but it does look like THQ have at least placed similar logos in the place. Moving away from Punk, and this scene also confirms Chris Jericho, who is shown wearing his return attire from earlier this year. Next we'll have the confirmations of Mankind and The Undertaker. Now Mankind is shown wearing his ripped white shirt and brown pants, with Taker wearing his ministry attire. This shot takes place inside the Hell in a Cell and seems to reference the famous match at King of the Ring. The arena that it takes place in, however, isn't King of the Ring, it's the updated Hell in a Cell pay-per-view arena. Stone Cold is next, as he's shown spearing Mankind through the guardrail. Now in the previous clips Punk and Jericho seem to refer to their recent feud, with Taker and Mankind referring to the King of the Ring match. So with this shot I tried to find out if there was a reference to a match between these two, where Mankind was speared through the guardrail, but I couldn't actually find anything. So if anyone knows what this is a reference to, please leave a message in the comments below. Now sticking with this shot, the arena shown is different to the other arenas that you would expect to be shown in the game. It does feature the black railings that were used before WWE switched to the padded railings. This could just be a custom arena, although if you look at the logo shown on the railings it looks like the old school WWF icon that has had the F removed. So maybe this could be one of the early WWF pay-per-views which were held under the In Your House banner. Next we'll have the confirmation of Sheamus, who is put through the announce table by Jericho moonsaulting off the apron. Now the big news here is the ability to place someone on the announce table, a feature that should have been in WWE 12 and it's much needed with the Attitude Era stuff, as I can't really remember a main event match from the Attitude Era where someone wasn't actually put through one or both of the announce tables. You'll also notice that in this shot the Titantron area now shows the SmackDown logo on the sides of the Titantron instead of the lights. As for the commentary team, we'll have Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler, which is to be expected as they are the current voice of the WWE. Whether we'll have different announcers for certain shows, however, still remains to be seen. Next it's another shot of aerial moves through the announce table, this time with CM Punk and Chris Jericho. Again, this shot features the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view arena, which was featured in Punk's entrance, and the shot of Taker and Mankind. Now with this shot there's nothing much other to add to it than what looks to be Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler again on commentary, and the updated staging area for the arena. Now we'll have the shot that people are talking about, which sees Mark Henry superplex the Big Show, breaking the ring in the process. With this shot the main talking point is whether this is gameplay or a cutscene. Personally, I would guess that it's a cutscene, as if it was gameplay then the ring breaking would surely cause the match to end, which would be disappointing once you'd seen it happen a few times. Obviously it's a recreation of the match at Vengeance, similar to the recreations of other matches so far in the trailer, so maybe the running theme here is some sort of mode to recreate past matches, similar to the mode that was seen in WWE Legends of WrestleMania. Other confirmations in this shot include Big Show's camouflage attire and the return of the referee from last year. Finally, one big clue to who will be on the game's roster is usually the shirt shown in the crowd, so let's take a look. First up we'll have this shot of the old DX jersey, which fits in with what I mentioned about DX in the previous Revolution video. Next comes what looks like a Cactus Jack t-shirt, which is a good bet with the confirmation of Mankind. Maybe we'll even see a Dude Love or Mick Foley model in the game as well. If you look closely you'll also see the Rock's Brahma Bull t-shirt. Now the interesting thing that I noticed here is that the t-shirts I've mentioned are all from the Attitude Era and they only appear in the clips from that era. So if you look at the footage of the more up-to-date clips, you'll only see t-shirts for the likes of Mark Henry, CM Punk and Sheamus. Based on this, we're going to have different shirts depending on the arena or the era that we choose to play. As obviously if you're playing Austin vs Mankind in an old school in your house arena, then you don't want to see t-shirts for current stars in the audience. Finally, in regards to the shirts, there was 3 that I couldn't identify. The first on the far left is from the Attitude Era clips, with the other 2 being from the current generation clips. So if you know which t-shirts these are, leave a message in the comments below, and feel free to leave a like if you like this look into the trailer.